What's up? I need to take off my shoes. I like literally just got back from the grocery store. So also I just got back from New York. I was in New York City for a few days visiting Dylan. You guys might know her on Instagram as Dylan Joanna. I just had the most amazing time, and whenever I travel, sometimes it just changes my thinkings from seeing all like these new perspectives and people's ways of living, and Dylan kind of inspired me to change up how I live a little bit, because I'm that person that really doesn't care if something is organic or anything like that. Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't wash my produce. I just like don't care. Now, after experiencing her life a little bit, I kind of want to care a little bit more. So this week I thought I'd try it out. I went grocery shopping and I bought all organic produce, just all organic everything. And I wanted to try it out and also like compare prices, because that's a big deal when it comes to buying things organic. I'm gonna show you guys what I got, how much everything was, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it after. Okay, so the first thing I have is this giant pineapple, literally like the size of my head. This was $3.99, so it was $4. But it is really big, and this will last me all week. So the next thing I got was this big grapefruit. It just looked really good, and I've been craving fruits lately, so I thought this would be good to like have throughout the week. This was $1.29. And also, since I have been craving fruits, I decided to get this big bag of oranges. This was $6.99, so $7, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 oranges in here. So I'm gonna juice like 3 of them and then just have the rest throughout the week to eat. I think it'll be pretty good. Next, I got this ginger root. This was $1.67, and I just really like putting ginger in my juices because it like, I drink my juices in the morning and it really wakes me up. So like this whole thing is going in my juice. And I'll be drinking that like throughout the week for breakfast. Okay, the next thing I got is this mango. This didn't have a price tag next to it at the store, so I only got one, but it was only 50 cents. And if I would have known that, I would have got so many more, because these are so good. They're my favorite mango. And the fact that I'm starting to see them at the grocery store more now, I'm so excited about, because they're so good. Okay, the next thing I got are 2 lemons. And these were both 99 cents each, so it came out to be $1.98 for both of these, which, considering how cheap lemons can be when they're not organic, that is very expensive to me. So I only got 2. I usually get like 4 or 5 whenever I go to the store, but 2 is like fine. And also, like, whenever I'm making my juice, I just throw these with the peel and all in the juice, so it's good to get organic. Okay, next I got this red onion. This was 78 cents. I usually get yellow onions or white onions, but they only had red organic. I just like see red onions as something you put in like sandwiches and burgers, and not as something you like saute up, though. We'll see how that goes. Oh my gosh, next I got this tempeh. This was $2.99. I usually get a lot of tofu whenever I go to the store, but I've been thinking about tempeh lately. I've been really thinking about it, so I decided to get that instead of tofu, and I'm actually really excited about it. So I'm gonna see what I can make with this. Probably gonna have some spring rolls in my future. Next, I got 2 very large sweet potatoes, and normally I'm not a big sweet potato person, but I don't know if I said this earlier, but I'm really into eating like very simple foods lately. And just the idea of like baked french fries with like guacamole and like some like romaine lettuce sounds so good. I'm just like, I've been eating like crap lately, so like the thought of just like something that simple is like, my body is craving it. It's like, please give me just a healthy meal. So these 2 sweet potatoes, $3.87. And then after those, I got, since I said I really have been craving fries, I got 4 organic russet potatoes. And these were $1.64 for all of these. And this is like at least 3 meals with like the sweet potato. So like that's like 3 or 4 dinners right there. So I think that's a very good price. We love that. And then the next thing I got are a bunch of dates. They had these by the produce in like the bulk section, or in a bulk box by the produce, because where I went didn't have a bulk section. And I've been into dates lately, so I wanted to grab some and I was like running out. So I got about 10 dates for about $2. Oh, and I also got some garlic. This was 50 cents. And like, you can never have too much garlic in anything. I swear by that. Okay, the next thing I got is this head of kale. And compared to the grocery store I normally buy it from, this is a lot smaller than that one and a lot more expensive. So this was $1.99 for this head of kale. And this is just usually what I put in my smoothies as like my greens whenever I make them. Next, this is literally my favorite part. So I got this giant head of romaine. This was only $1.69. And I'm really happy about that because that's a super good price. That's how much I pay at my regular grocery store for like the same size of romaine. And the one at my water is dripping down my sleeve. The one I buy at my regular grocery store comes in a plastic bag. So I'm so excited that this doesn't come in any packaging because this is my new go-to. And then the next thing, which usually at my other grocery store normally comes in plastic packaging as well, that I can't avoid, is celery. This celery was $1.79, and look, no plastic packaging, organic, $1.79. Next, I've got, you already know, I've got 2 bananas. A little upset because they're wrapped in this shit that they don't need to be wrapped in, but we're not gonna talk about that. So I got these 2 bananas for $3. Organic bananas for $3. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. But like, I'm new to this thing, so like, what do I know, you know? Okay, next I got 1 lime. I've been craving french fries and guacamole, and when it comes to guacamole, lime is essential. I feel like you can't, if you're gonna make it without lime, just don't even make it, you know? So this was 88 cents. Again, that's a lot more expensive than I'm used to paying for a lime. Next I have this cucumber. This cucumber was 99 cents. I feel like that's pretty good. I'm not mad about that. I would pay that much for a cucumber. And then the last thing I got is this Hawaiian papaya. And this, folks, is the light of my life. This type of papaya is the most amazing thing. If you haven't tried one and you've only had like the really big ones, you need to try one of these because they will change your world, I swear. And this papaya was $2.29, which is pretty pricey, but I would say it's worth it because holy shit, it's so good. And that's everything I got. Usually I buy a lot more at the grocery store, and sometimes I feel like I might buy more than I actually need because everything's so cheap. So I kind of feel like this is like helping not overbuy produce. But there were like a few things that I have in the fridge that I never got through from last week, like mushrooms and avocado and bell pepper that I normally would have bought, but I didn't have to because I already had them. So like there's stuff like that to think about. I also usually have like a lot more stuff in bulk to buy, like oats and like rice and peanut butter, but like I didn't have to buy that stuff. It ended up being about $42. And that is typically what I spend grocery shopping every week. It's usually like 40 to 50. It's like a range. So I'm like pleasantly surprised with how in budget I stayed. I also wanted to ask you guys, because the grocery store I normally shop at, I shop at Winco, and it doesn't have any organic produce. It doesn't carry anything, but the prices are so cheap, so that's why I was always drawn towards it. And it also has a really good bulk section that I love. And this time I went to this grocery store and I knew they had like organic stuff, but they didn't have a bulk section, which is pretty important because it's how I get like my oats and my rice and like, but the experience wasn't great. The cashier like wasn't really that nice, and the lady bagging my groceries was like kind of mean, and there was like people everywhere, and it felt so hectic, and I felt like I was always being followed by somebody and I couldn't get away. Like, it was so busy and I just did not like it. I'm not gonna go there again. That's decided. But if you guys have recommendations of where you guys grocery shop, let me know. And like, tell me what you like about them, because I feel like my number one would be Trader Joe's, but it's really far away. It's like a 37-minute drive from my apartment, so I don't know if that's like extremely worth it. So if it is, tell me. But Sprouts and Natural Grocers are like the closer ones. And I know Sprouts has a bulk section, so that's why I'm leaning more towards that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a like, give me a thumbs up. It really supports me and it makes me really happy. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!